We need to unite.
I've always thought uniting Africa would be extremely difficult, but never did I know that His Excellency Ibrahim Traore will single-handedly unite Africans in Africa and in the diaspora.
In one unity, to show love, to show peace, to show joy and happiness to Mother Africa. The work of our leaders must take a page out of Abraham Corey book that he have written now, The Changing of the Guard, to liberate our motherland.
I feel like the young king boundaries, the young man is doing an incredible job. Do you believe in the leadership of His Excellency Ibrahim?
Because he said that, there are no country who develop under democracy. That is the truth. That's the real truth. Because if you see, you see those Middle East country,
yeah,
they are not democracy there. People, they are doing things according to.
Oh guys, wonderful people around the world, my people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, any other part of the world. It is always a delight, it is always a wonderful moment to always, set up the camera, interface, interact, have the opportunity of talking to us once again, guys. Sincerely, I want to apologize that indeed it has always been like 4 days without content, guys. I have gone through a massive challenge. And what is the challenge? My Oppo phone, which I use for content creation, in the last 2 months, I've changed the screen like twice, and right now the screen is also broken. People, the screen just went off since Saturday, and I've been trying to get the repairer repair the phone. He just finished repairing it today, and I said, no, my people, I don't want you to start contacting me. What is the problem? I have to come back and give us. And guys, we are coming back with a banger of a video, with another video, and it has to do about who? Wode, and of course, the most loved, the most cherished, the enigmatic, the charismatic, the energetic, the pragmatic leader of African descent, or leader of African extraction. Who is what? Ibrahim Traore, the man from Burkina Faso, the man from Burkina Faso land. Guys, another banger video, just like the title suggests, Wode. Now I realize I've been chasing the wrong leaders. Guys, you all know that Wode, we all know he has been a guy running after leaders, helter-skelter, trying to get their attention, trying to make them fall in love with him, trying to validate him, trying to give them, that feeling that yes, indeed, he's doing good for Africa. And while he's chasing shadows, he's chasing clout, he's chasing, attention, he's seeking validation just for people or just those in authority and decision-making bodies to affirm and agree that he, Wode, is doing good, he has been doing good. But guys, we all know impact, change, it really starts with a person, and it does not have to, you don't have to be validated, you don't have to be, agreed with or agreed upon or given the nod and validation by other forces or other persons to start and initiate change. That is just what Ibrahim Traore is doing, or he has succeeded in doing in Burkina Faso right now. And you, Wode, you have been running, trying to go after him. Guys, the idea, the concept for this content was gotten from the recently uploaded content of Wode, which was, I think, was on Friday last week. But like I said, I've had challenge with my phone, and I could not be able to create. If not, this content must have come our way earlier on. But nevertheless, guys, we always go, we always move. No time to panic, no time to complain, no time to lay blame, no time to. We have to take our destiny in our hands, just like what President Ibrahim Traore has decided to take this destiny of his people, his country in his hand, and he is the real reincarnation of who? The once and ebullient Thomas Sankara that stood and championed and initiated the pioneering change that it is taking and sweeping across Burkina Faso right now, because Ibrahim Traore is the force, and our brother Wode has had the temerity, has had the audacity, has had the push and love for always validation seeking move to go to Burkina Faso. And I've not gone through the content, But we all know he went there so that the man should be able to grant him audience, interview the man, and post on his content, post on his channel, and then the low-key vibrational people will be like, oh, what am I influential? What am I meeting Ibrahim Traore? No, bro, let me tell you, when you are impact-driven, when you stand for humanity, when you really give your best, you want to give your best for humanity, people are going to what? Praise you. People are going to what? Sing your praises. And luckily, thank God, you've seen how people on the African continent, how yours, also myself, have stood up for Ibrahim Traore, and people are standing up for him. People of African extraction, our brothers in Caribbean, our brothers and sisters in Caribbean, the Caribbean nations. So look at how they are doing. Thank God you featured them also on that content, and I've been watching them on their YouTube channel. You featured them, so that tells you, bro, just be what? Focus on impacting humanity, focus on impacting people in your immediate community, and by extension, the whole of African continent, just the way our brother Marwa is doing. Marwa has been giving his best to people. Marwa has been really doing good, but we have seen how his effort has been undermined. Why? Because he's a chosen one. Chosen one's efforts and commitment usually tends to get undermined. Whatever you do, people take it for granted. But you see people, you see those that they are not choosing, they'll do a minutest and littlest things. It will become a big issue. It will become big. It will become so loud. People will be running after them. People will be clapping. People will be giving them, or clapping for them. But a life of a choosing has what? Blessings upon it. A life of a choosing has what? The power and anointing over it. A life of a choosing is someone who is indeed a vessel, and that is what I want you, bro. Thank God you've confessed. Just like you've watched from the beginning of this content, guys, and probably I could put it at the end again. You've confessed. So do the needful, bro. You don't need to be running after leaders. You don't need to be chasing them. You don't need to be validated. Do the good work. Impact humanity. Stand up. Be someone the courage to do the unthinkable. And when you do that, people will come through for you. People will really stand up for you. And you know the problem of Wode, whenever he sees people talking about Ibrahim Traore, his thought and idea is how to get those people converted to what? His YouTube channel subscribers. That's his only thought. His only thought. Because nobody gave him the license to talk about Africa, and he's talking about Africa. So whenever he see black people, they should just like, these people don't know that I'm doing this for Africa. I wish they discover me, they should become my subscribers. That is what he's after. He's after numbers. No. Today, Ibrahim Traore doesn't have a YouTube channel. But you can see people are what? Clamoring for him. People are clapping for him. People are really standing up and sticking their neck for him. And that tells you the place of what? Authority. That tells you the place of what? Civic engagement. That tells you the power of what? Being there for humanity. Serving, becoming a servant leadership. Becoming an example. A parameter to be used in measuring what it implies or what good governance is all about. But you, bro, thank God, luckily you've agreed that you have been running after the wrong people. You have been running after the wrong leaders. Now you want to go closer to Ibrahim Traore so that you fit the ego of your what? Low-key vibrational what? Supporters or subscribers. But there's no way for that. You have to do the work, and when you do the work, people will really come through for you. People will stand up for you. People will be clapping for you. Just the way our leader Ibrahim Traore is being, clamored for. He's been advocated, and people are sleeping on the street in Burkina Faso to ensure that they would, help the man. Because we've seen some forces around the world trying to cook up gang up stories, trying to cook up stories that they are not what? Even connecting. There are disconnects over the stories everywhere. Okay, if he has taken, if for instance, the man from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, has decided to take over the wealth of the nation, is that a problem? No. We want the wealth of the African country to be in Africa. We want African leaders, especially those from my country and other countries, that they are not performing and they are not doing good. They are not looking after the welfare of the people. We want them to take charge of the wealth, put it in Africa, invest it in Africa, change the narratives. So nobody, After all, we're not saying Ibrahim Traore is not a saint. He's a human being. He has his shortcomings as a human being, and definitely we can't rule that out. But our own brother has always been on the run, chasing people, bro. So now you realize what it implies to be indeed a change agent, to be indeed a change maker, and that is what President Ibrahim Traore, personifies. He really is. You can see, I've seen a video recently, was it yesterday, last night, of his, recent trip to Russia. And see, look at how he was welcomed in Russia, given red carpet reception, world-class reception, leader to leader, without even looking, down upon us like you are somebody from Africa that is not, legitimately elected. And indeed, there are some valid points in what the man is saying. Africa will never, and Africa can never, maybe, probably, he has point. Though it's debatable, Africa can never develop under democracy. But all the pointers so far, it is clear, and that statement is true. So, bro, this life, we have to always live our life. It's not about looking at people. How will I convert these people to what? YouTube numbers. It's not about that, Wode Maya. Do the things. When you do the right things without any intention, without having any end goal on your mind, people gonna subscribe to your channel. People gonna engage with you. But most of your issue, you are running after people so that you'll be able to get what? The content. And be posting on social media. I am Wode Maya, a guy from a village boy from Ghana who is interceding, advocating for Africa, and nobody has given you the license, bro. So become leader, like Ibrahim Traore, there to do the needful. It is not always running after them. It is not always chasing them. It is not always trying to be, but you are not. Stand up for your community. Stand up for your country. Stand up for Africa. Stand up for the world. Stand up for humanity. And when you do the right thing, people will come. And those advocating today for Traore, they've never had the opportunity, and some of them, they will, in fact, dozens of them, millions, if not millions, will never have the opportunity of meeting him in this life. But they are seen on ground, solid, impactful community, growth that the man is pushing through. Okay, just take a look at Burkina Faso now. Look at how the economy of the country is booming. With my country, Nigeria, I don't want to go there. People will come and buy their way to power. People will never do the right thing. What people vote, they will change it and announce results in the midnight, when people are sleeping, because they knew if they should announce it in daytime, people will revolt and everywhere will be in total chaos. But no matter what, one day is one day. God gonna bring leader for us in Nigeria and across Africa, that they will have the word spirit, just like Ibrahim Traore, to do the needful. And the change start with us. The change start with you, Wode Maya. So, like you said, or you call it in that content, something unprecedented because of the manner and the level of love the man is receiving, both from Africans and those of African extraction, or those in Burkina Faso and those not in Burkina Faso. That tells you. So the change starts with you. Do it, bro. You don't need to be running. You don't need to be chasing. You don't need to be after anybody. The power is in you. Just like the way Ibrahim Traore never consulted anybody, never ran after anybody, never sought advice from any leader. But he decided on his own that Ibrahim Traore, I want to change the direction of Burkina Faso. I want Burkina Faso to, like today, set its footing strongly on the path of progress, growth, development. And that is what you're gonna do, Wode Maya. You have to do it that way. Set your foot on the real path of growth and development. That's what we want to see. Apart from that, there's nothing you gotta do for us, man. Nothing. So keep creating your content and cloud chasing. and getting lucky vibrational people. But we are after celebrating leaders just like Iframa Traore who are doing the needful. And that tells you the place and importance of what being there for the people. When you do the right work, people come through for you. Yes. So that's just the point. Nothing apart from that. Wonderful and wonderful people around the world. My people in UK, Canada, Germany, American people, respect, and Africa. It is always a delight, guys, talking to us from Mapucha, Nigeria, West Africa. Yeah. So we hope the phone will not give us headache again, and we'll continue bringing content our way. Yes. But if you think you're gonna give me an old phone that you are not using, or you want to buy new phone for me, welcome. Just chat me, contact me, drop a message on this content. Say pioneering, let me support you. So I can't wait. So nice, wonderful people. See us again in our next content. It is always a delight. One love. Bye bye. Peace, Africa.